Oh my god, what kind of ideas did I come up with? Actually, I think I took it from Matt. At least did a video where he invited people into the bathroom. This is just so weird. Ohayou gozaimasu! How are you all doing today? So before I get started, I might as well fulfill my quota of the day, which is eat in front of you guys. Because that's kind of been a theme of most of my videos in this channel so far. So let me go ahead and just take this bite, and I won't make you guys watch the rest of this. I'll join you guys back in just a second. Oh, what a letdown. Ugh, I only took that one bite. Well, time to do something that I actually kind of want to do a little bit more, which is take a bath. And I will let you guys come with me for that experience. So let's go ahead and hop to it. Well, first I gotta get the bath ready. While we're waiting for that to fill up, let's go ahead and decide which bath bomb I want to use. This was a 3 for 1,000 yen at Don Quixote, so I was like, might as well get the discount while I can, because apparently the sale ended today. Just close my eyes, swirl these around a little bit, and just kind of choose one at random. This is how I decide things, guys. Okay, so we're gonna use Doraemon today. Apparently a version of Doraemon will come out of the capsule after it melts away, but there's like 5 different kinds you can get here. This is the lucky one right here, the surprise Doraemon. So hopefully it's the one I end up getting this time. Can't eat this, so you know. The package says to put it in slowly, but I'm just gonna throw it in like it's a Pokeball. I choose you, Doraemon! It's not doing anything. Were they supposed to have removed it from like a wrapper or something? There might have been a wrapper on it. I might have screwed it up. But it didn't say anything about it on the actual thing, so maybe it's supposed to just do that anyway? I don't know. Well, it looks like it's coming out slowly. Okay, now that the film was removed, it's actually evaporating a lot more than it was before, so definitely remove the film before you try this, guys. Alright. Now that I'm here, I'm sure you guys probably have some some questions about this. The first of which is, well, because this is comfortable, I like doing this and I like enjoying this. I don't know, I don't usually shower in bright light. That probably sounds a little bit strange now that I say that, but I don't usually shower in bright light. I usually kind of like having the lights off, but I don't usually have this going on. This kind of makes it look like some kind of like kinky sex life or some kind of kinky relationship or whatever, which, as I'm sure some of you guys know, our relationship life is currently non-existent. But no, I just kind of wanted to do this because I just wanted to truly relax and be in a kind of a zen moment and just kind of think about this, think about how I'm progressing. Actually, hold on, let me turn on the light. This is really weird. Okay, I turned on my bathroom light since that was probably a little bit too weird. I didn't want to turn on the other light because then you'd probably potentially see too much, although this is probably too much anyway, but we're already here. I'm not gonna turn back on this. But yeah, so today marks my 1 month of doing these YouTube videos, and as you know, I haven't done one every day. I think this is going to be my 23rd video. But just my overall thoughts and feelings on having done this for a month. Yeah, it's pretty tough actually, especially considering I have another YouTube channel which has a lot of videos, but all I did on that was play video games. And I didn't really have to do a whole lot of video editing, not like this, where I have to spend an hour, at least an hour or two to edit each of my videos, so that way I'm cutting out all the ums and ands. But I'm gonna leave this in just because I want this to be kind of a raw thoughts video. But overall, really tough. I mean, Kid and Matt weren't joking when they said that they spend a lot of time doing this every day. And I knew when I was going into doing these videos or starting these videos because I knew the kind of struggles that they went through. But again, I also saw the kind of growth, and I thought I should put myself in an area where I challenge myself. And admittedly, even though I am mostly succeeding in this, so I had an internal goal for myself, right, which was make at least 20 videos a month. I know I said I was going to do every day, but that was kind of for me shooting for the stars because again, I'm completely new to this. I hadn't done this at all. So for me, my actual internal goal was to get at least 20 videos out every month, which the way I look at it is because in a work week, you work 5 days and you're out the other 2. So in 30 days, typically you have between 4 to 5 work days in our work weeks, and you'll have 2 days off within each week. So you'll have either between 8 to 10 days of a break. So I kind of look at it as like another job of sorts, except I'm not getting paid or anything like that, but I digress. So, but yeah, very tough. My biggest issue is coming up with content and kind of being entertaining. Because again, like as Kid and Matt were telling me, the goal is just to kind of get the consistency, and that part's important, but I still kind of value myself on being entertaining. And it sounds weird because it's like I do value like my viewers, what they all think, and you know, I try to kind of cater to them, but I'm also very, very critical of myself. And if I'm not content with what I'm pushing out every day as far as entertainment or quality, then I kind of get disappointed in myself because I'm a pretty high standard setter when it comes to something I commit to. At least if I put my all into it, then I really want to be able to make sure I can get completely committed and not diverge from that, which again, I knew I was going to at some point, because a vlog every day on top of having a full-time job and trying to be fit was just really, really difficult. And honestly, I haven't really done a whole lot as far as the fitness part yet goes, which is why I kind of dialed it back on the everyday and went to the every other day, at least for now, so that I can try to incorporate fitness into it, and which I've done a little bit more. I could definitely push more to it now that I'm trying to establish this whole actual balance thing. But another topic that I wanted to talk about was just, so I don't know if this is true for any of you guys, but for me, I always have this kind of thought about how when you do something, right, like you're waiting for a big day or a big event, like you're counting down the days on the calendar, right? And then that day comes and, you know, it happens. But it's just that, it happens. I'm always in the mindset, I should clarify. It happens and then you go on to the next day. I'm always in the mindset of when you kind of mark down the days on the calendar, it's almost like I never expect that day to come for some reason, or it's like this big significant event, like where my life's never going to be the same, or just something like that. Like I set my hopes up really high. Like even this whole starting the whole daily vlogs thing, right? The days before I started to commit to doing this, I decided to be kind of like more lazy. I was kind of short like at the end of the year, which I apologize for anybody who had to deal with that part of me. But what was it? Because I was like, well, it's only going to be X days before I have to kind of, you know, get myself together and commit to doing this kind of thing. So I only have X amount of days to be a free person or whatever. But it really doesn't work that way, life, you know? It's like, even if you set yourself up for that, and even if you do go X amount of days where you are kind of committed, I mean, not to say that there aren't life-changing scenarios where that doesn't happen, but it's like, for me, it was just like a mentally psych myself up for it. And now that I'm kind of not really into the thick of it, because again, it's only 1 month out of 12, but now that I'm into it, and it's like, my life has changed in some ways, and I think I've changed in some ways, but it's not like the end-all be-all that I expected it to be. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's kind of like the mentality that I had going into this. And because I had the mentality of that day will never come, I honestly didn't really do a whole lot to prepare yourself for it. But honestly, that's kind of what life's biggest lessons is that you're as ready then as you'll ever be. It's like once a day comes, it comes. It's like even if you're ready or you're not, or how much you thought you were ready, it's just going to come and just, you know what happens. It's like, I don't know, think about it in war in terms, and not to insult anybody's intelligence or anything like this, but it's like you can prepare all you want for war, right? You can battle, or I don't know, this is kind of a bad analogy, but it's like once you get into the battlefield, it's like all that training you have, it's like flight or fight kind of mentality. I don't know, again, it's a bad analogy, but just the one that comes to mind right now. But it's like you do all that mentally or physical preparation, and then it all just makes or breaks in that one moment. And sometimes the preparation or lack thereof, it doesn't matter in the long run, because you're as ready now as you'll ever be, if that makes any sense. You know, I don't know. But again, I think part of why I have been, not, because I don't want to say I'm discouraged, but I knew I was going to putter out at some point, because even every other day is way easier than doing it every day. Not to say that what Kit or Matt are doing is like less challenging any other way, but it's just kind of like, I knew that would happen with going with almost like zero experience, but I still exceeded my own expectations, and I have definitely grown as a result in some ways. At least I've become a lot more cognizant and valuing of my own time, and even just periods like now where I get to just kind of rest in the bathtub. Normally I just sit here and rest, and I'm sure most normal people do that, where they're definitely not taking their phones to the bathroom with the candle next to them and vlogging about how they feel about their vlog journey. I'm probably the only weirdo I'm probably one of the few weirdos that don't ever do this, but yeah, it's just about sometimes living in the moment, sometimes taking it in. But I just wanted to kind of get my thoughts out there, and realize that, this, whether or not it is challenging or not, I don't know. I'm probably not making any sense anymore. I probably should just enjoy the bath. But I think I kind of got a lot of my point across as to what I'm trying to convey, hopefully. I don't know, it might just be a puttered thought. It could just be the hot air going in my head, because people don't typically think about deep thoughts when they're in a sauna-like situation. They just kind of enjoy the moment. But so, and since I'm not making too much sense anymore, I guess I'll do that. But yeah, this is a way for me to enjoy the 1 month celebration, just relaxing. And yeah, but thank you guys again for sticking with it. I know I don't really have a really common goal for my channel. I guess it's just vlogging or whatever, but yeah, I'll look to that every day, or I don't know. I'm not making it anymore. I should just put the camera down and just let myself enjoy the night. But I do really appreciate all of you guys watching and commenting and, keeping loyalty. I know almost all of you guys are from Matt and Kit's channel, but I do really appreciate you guys for watching so much, and it really does mean a lot to me. Even though I know I'm not the quickest at replying, I do appreciate each and every one of you. But yeah, thank you guys again. Stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video. ありがとうございました。また明日. Oh, I guess I'll also show you guys what Doraemon I got, because I actually didn't look yet, but I'll show you guys in a bit. Alright, so let's go check and see which Doraemon I ended up getting today. Here's the types here, so... Ooh! I got the Bikkuri one! Bikkuri Doraemon! If I get this one, I'm super lucky! Woo! See? Bikkuri.